Hi, this is Tony from Fantasy Quick Hits with your Week 12 waiver wire report. I'm going to start off at the running back position with our waiver wire report. I'm going to give you three running backs to look for. If you're looking for a short term solution, I've got two options for you. In some leagues, Jeff Wilson slipped through last week with the uncertainty on Elijah Mitchell. And so Jeff Wilson is a guy who is going to be at the top of your waiver wire list. Not much coming out of San Francisco, but it does look like Mitchell is going to miss another week or two with that fractured finger and surgery. And with Mitchell out, Wilson is absolutely a low end RB2 due to the volume and his schedule over the next 2 to 3 weeks. He's playing Minnesota, Seattle, and Cincinnati, all easy matchups versus opposing running backs. The second player you're going to look for the short term is either Ty Johnson or Tevin Coleman, and I would probably rank them in that order. I'm not completely convinced that Johnson is the running back you want with Carter out, but at least we know that he will have a role in the passing game. That said, don't be surprised if Tevin Coleman gets more carries out of this backfield. If you're looking for a longer term option, a running back who might not have that guaranteed volume or role, but your pick is definitely going to be Rhamondre Stevenson. Bill Belichick has been haunting fantasy owners for years, and I think this could set up to be another example of that. Stevenson's role under Belichick can range from the lead running back with 15 plus touches a game, including a role in the passing game, to a healthy scratch on any given week. That said, Stevenson is definitely trending in the right direction. Coaching staff is very high on him, and he could be a great player to have on your roster down the stretch. If you're not looking for a running back, he could be a great guy to grab and block someone else from getting him. At the wide receiver position, there are two receivers that really interest me going into week 12. Been talking a little bit about Elijah Moore. He easily has the highest ceiling of anyone on this Jets roster. Flacco leaned on him heavily in week 11 with 11 targets, and he has the potential to be a real difference maker down the stretch. I also like that he plays on a team with a weak defense that will need to pass the ball in order to stay in games. And if you're looking just for a fill in for week 12, keep an eye on the injury report in Dallas, but it looks like Cooper is not going to be available to the at the earliest week 13, and Lamb is coming out of that concussion protocol. So if both are out on Thursday, Gallup and Cedrick Wilson are great ads versus the Raiders. Gallup would serve as the number one receiver and Wilson number two, making Gallup a low end number two, a high end three. Wilson maybe a low end three, high flex role. Last player I want to mention, and don't look now, but Cam Newton is back, and he has two nice matchups in the next 3 weeks. This week he goes up against a very easy Miami defense, and week 14 versus a very soft Falcon defense. So feel comfortable to add him and play him over guys like Baker or Burrow, Tua, and Tannehill, just to name a few. That's Tony from Fantasy Quick Hits with your waiver wire report, and happy Thanksgiving.